I'm giving myself 90 days to break my patterns, build real strength, and fully show up for myself. My glutes are on absolute fire. Starting Monday off strong. The last time I did Bulgarian split squats, I really thought that like the next time, so like now, I'd be able to go up, but my glutes are so exhausted from my hip thrust that I cannot go up today. Maybe next time, but I'm like, ooh. They're like pre-exhausted. So like these are really hard right now. My heart has been beating so hard and so fast after all of these exercises. Pushing it. I took creatine in my coffee this morning for the first time ever, which we'll get into that later. But for a minute there, I was sitting at the hamstring curl machine and I was like, am I gonna throw up? Is this not sitting well? We'll discuss. I'm feeling so good today, so strong. I feel like my muscles are growing right now. They're like the little fibers, they're growing. They're blossoming, they're exploding out of their current state. It is gonna be such a good week. I can feel it, and I'm making it happen. Breakfast for today, and I guess really this week, is I have Greek yogurt. This unfortunately is the 15 gram of protein serving, not the 20, because I accidentally got the 15 when I meant to get the 20, but this is the last one I have, and then my new pack that I'll open is 20, so it's exciting. And then I added a tablespoon of peanut butter, and then I also have blueberries. I'm almost out of my blueberries, and then next we're switching to raspberries. Simple, easy breakfast, and I love this stuff, and I was really looking forward to it when I was working out. Duncan is really feeling it today, so we are going on a pretty long walk, which sometimes he's just stubborn and we don't, but I'm really happy that he wants to today. Okay, I really feel like my skin is making progress, which is so exciting to say that. I have some redness here, which I put a patch on, I think the last 2 days in this spot, and it's definitely gone down and not developed into something, but it's kind of flat now, but I think I'm still gonna put a patch on it, mostly so that I don't pay attention to it. The rest of my skin, nothing is really like raised, it's all just kind of like redness and healing, so we're just gonna let that be because there's nothing I can pick at anyway, which is great. Always moisturizer and SPF. Okay, some new things this week. It is week 10, which is so crazy. I am feeling refreshed and recharged after last week. Last week, I was in between workout programs and I did a full week of cardio. Go watch that video if you have not. And I'm feeling good, recovered. And so today I started a new workout program. I just completed the Elevate program. And so I now started the Elevate phase 2. To be honest, I didn't know there was a phase 2. So once I saw that, I was really happy. I was like, oh, perfect. Finish it phase 1. Cooled off for a week, now we're on to phase 2. This is all through the Alive app, which I love. I'll link it in the description box if you're interested. It's created by Whitney Simmons. You probably get a week or 2 free trial, but then you do pay monthly or yearly for it. I super love it. I've been using it for over a year and a half. Obviously, this isn't sponsored. I wish it was. And if you're not sure if you have the right equipment, I encourage you to just do the free trial. And if it's not for you, it's not for you. You just cancel and you don't pay. Also, I haven't taken creatine in like a week and a half. I wanted to see if it did anything to my skin, and my skin is healing. However, I have not been picking as bad. So that's a big contributor. But I was so hesitant with the creatine because I used to, if you've been following, you would have seen, I used to have it with liquid IV every day. And then I was like, hey, it's kind of a lot of liquid IV. So I dialed back the liquid IV, and now I'm like, well, how do I take unflavored creatine every day? I don't know what to put it in, because I have heard the myth in the past, which yes, it is a myth, that you are not supposed to have creatine with caffeine, aka don't put it in your coffee. That is a myth. It was a long time ago. People thought that. Then there was like new revised studies, whatever, saying like, hey, they don't interfere with each other. If you have troubles, it might just be your stomach not handling it. Some people have issues with creatine, period, or even coffee, period, right? So mixing them, you know, may or may not work with your body. Today I was feeling like a little funky from it, but I am gonna keep doing it and see how it goes because I do have coffee every morning and I haven't been doing protein coffees. And so the creatine's unflavored. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna start throwing that in there, see how it goes. Keep in mind, if you do take creatine, hydrate. I mean, also drinking coffee, like coffee's diuretic, right? It dehydrates you. Drink your water, as you should be, period. But just like also if you take creatine, because basically it draws water into your muscles, it hydrates your muscles, therefore giving you like a fuller muscle look. It also can give you some extra power. Like creatine does a lot for you. This week, I'm feeling new, I'm feeling fresh. I feel healed. My skin is doing great. We're starting a new workout program. I have great meals ready for me. I'm just feeling like I'm in such a good spot and I can't believe it's week 10. We're in the double digits. Let's go make some coffee. Oh, another new thing. I started my day with red light this morning, as you saw. I haven't consistently done red light in a while. I think probably since before the summer. Just with summer travels and stuff, I was so off routine. I didn't do red light and so I'm back on the red light. Red light therapy is really awesome for your skin. It basically helps like cell reproduction and cell turnover, stuff like that. But you do have to get like a nice medical grade red light therapy device. Like don't just get a cheapy one. I would just say don't buy one at all then. I got mine from a brand called Vital Red Light. I did some research beforehand. I've had it for honestly maybe like a year now, but it's the type of thing that consistency really matters. So I wouldn't say that it's like done anything. This is literally my first day back, but I feel like I'm doing a lot of good things for week 10. I'm feeling this is a reset, a new chapter. I'm happy. Also in the gym today, I was very much seeing all of my cellulite, which I don't think I'll ever not have, which is fine. But I also do think my legs are looking a bit more shapely. Like I was doing my walk on the treadmill and there was a mirror to my side and I'm like, oh, like you can see a line there. That's pretty nice. Or just like looking down sometimes I'm like, oh, there's more of a curve than I used to have, which is so exciting. If you watched my last vlog at the end, I did do a grocery haul in preparation for this week and I bought coffee creamer. I haven't bought coffee creamer in a long time. I've been using other things to make my lattes and stuff. However, I am such a pumpkin girly and I'm like, you know what? It's time. We're buying the coffee creamer. This is supposed to be a better one. The ingredient list has 4 things on it, which isn't terrible. And it is pretty calorie dense, but if I measure it, I can make room for it. I just feel like the idea of coffee creamer seems bad, but that's the thing is like we shouldn't demonize foods. It's just where and when you want them to fit into your diet. And if you don't overdo it, a lot of the times it's literally fine. Like literally fine, you know? It's just like sometimes there's just so many preconceived notions. I also simply just love pumpkin and it is that time of year and I don't want to skip out on it. I will say normally with these creamers, 1 serving is not powerful enough for me at least. So I'm gonna add a little stevia so that I can enhance the sweetness without all the extra calories. And I do about half a cup of high protein milk. And since this is a pumpkin spice latte, of course, pumpkin pie spice, cinnamon. Pretty good. Could be a little sweeter, but the pumpkin's there. I meal prepped some stuff for my lunches this week, but I'm gonna finish putting them together now. So far, I just have chopped up cucumbers and red bell peppers in here. I'm gonna open the can of chickpeas, drain them, and add them to each 4 dishes. I just wanted to wait to do some of this stuff till closer to the time I was eating it, so it's a little more fresh, and then I do have to cook chicken, add oil and feta cheese on everything, and my lunches will be done for the week. I really do like meal prepping, and I really find that it's been such a game changer for me. Alexa, start a 12-minute timer.
12 minutes, starting now.
12 and then we flip. I just added 4 ounces to chicken to every bowl, some balsamic vinegar, and also 2 tablespoons of feta cheese. And now this is perfect. Lunch is ready for the week, and I'm gonna eat one now. I really like this. I seasoned the chicken really well, and the balsamic vinegar is a great addition. It also leaves me feeling satiated and like full from the protein, but also it's light. You don't get like groggy and drained after it. And I love cheese. It has been a chill day. I've been editing, being productive, which is great. I just took Duncan out. having string cheese. I am pretty hungry. I'll start prepping dinner pretty soon. Wearing my new Sabrina Carpenter merch shirt today with, I think these shorts are cute with it. I actually think they sold shorts just like this, but like branded, but I already had these. So I was like, oh my gosh, cute outfit. Cheese tax. For dinner, I have these 99% lean, 1% fat, which is insane to me, fresh ground turkey. I'm gonna add salt and pepper as well as garlic powder and basil leaves and brown this up. I'm making the same recipe as I had for dinners last week because I really, really liked it, but it needed more tomato. So this week we have more tomato. I can't have too many tomatoes though, otherwise I get acid reflux. I have 4 ounces for today, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then I still had a bunch left over, so I'm gonna put this in the freezer. Perfect to have it seasoned, cooked, and ready. Bon appetit. Now dinners are also planned and mostly prepped for the week. All I have to do is add the Parmesan cheese, but I wanted to do that day of. And then I will cook up the second, and when I say cook, I mean throw it in the microwave, bag of zucchini noodles for the last 2 days. I just left it in the freezer because like, why microwave it early, you know? And I love this meal. This is very good. And it just tastes fresh.
You are drama. You are drama. You are dramatic. You are. I love you though.
I slept with a patch on. I had this thing developing on my face yesterday, and now it's very red and swollen even though I didn't pick. But I think it's just one of those where it's like a lose-lose situation. I did want to mention though, my sleep has been off to a fantastic start this week. Right below 8 hours for last night and the night before. 4 sleep cycles last night, 5 the night before. Restful sleep equals energy boost. It said I had a good sleeping environment and I had a relaxed mental state before hitting bed. I had peppermint tea and magnesium, like not immediately before bed, but a little bit before bed. And that timing is really good. Instead of dumbbell chest press, I'm doing barbell in the Smith machine. I'm actually really excited about it. I've been doing dumbbell chest press for too long. I'm like, I want to switch it up. Now it's like one cohesive moment, less like room for error with like my, you know, maybe one side wobbles down, like who knows, you know. Also, I am now able to use 2.5 pounds if I need to go up just a teeny tiny bit. Whereas the dumbbells, I can only increase by 5s. Okay, yeah, these are feeling great. Tired after that. These are hard. Definitely can't go up and weigh anytime soon. We keep pushing. Lifting weights just feels so good on your body. I think those are supposed to be core, and I'm trying to engage my core, but like, it just feels too easy. I don't know. I did have like a very subtle slight wave of nausea at one point. Not nearly as bad as yesterday though. New creatine habit maybe, I don't know. I really do find that watching fitness related videos while I'm on the treadmill helps inspire me so much. Hits different, hits harder. Breakfast time, this is the cherry berry flavor. I haven't tried it. Not bad. Very cherry-y. And here's breakfast. I have a mix of raspberries and then there is some blueberries under here. Pretty long walk again today. I wonder if he's just liking the weather a lot, but it's been nice. Lunchtime, of course. You can unfortunately really tell that I wear the sweatpants a lot more than the cropped zip up because look at the color difference. This is so much more vibrant because it's been washed less. I'm having a string cheese as a little snack. I am almost done with the vlog I filmed last week, which is crazy because it's Tuesday. This will be the earliest I have the editing done thus far, and then I'm gonna put it up on Friday for members and Monday live as normal publicly. I've been grinding. It's been such a good day. Good boy, dogs. Guess what's for dinner?
And I know this was such an emotional performance. Swallowing your chest whisker thresholds like faster.
A couple things. I slept over 8 hours last night. My sleep has been so great this week and the quality's there too. A lot of sleep cycles. I think 5, which is the higher end for me. However, I've been sleeping later, like getting up within the 7 o'clock hour. So the next goal is to go to bed earlier so that I can get up earlier but still keep the same sleep duration. Another thing, I ripped off all my nails. They were starting to crack and peel, and when that happens, I can't do it. So I took them all off and then I filed my nails down. They're not like in terrible shape or anything, but I'm gonna leave them bare, let them heal. They're just like more brittle, you know, after having gel. They don't look terrible. I haven't been like going at them. It's Wednesday, it's cardio day. I am dressed. I made my normal breakfast. We have some fruit, today's raspberries. I finished the blueberries and then peanut butter and yogurt. I'm gonna answer some emails and then I'm gonna go walk Duncan outside. It's gonna be a good start to the day. And then we have cardio to do. There's a couple YouTube videos that I wanna watch, so I'm looking forward to cardio so that I can just like zone out, watch some YouTube and incline walk. We just had a beautiful, nice long walk. Weather's great. Duncan's exhausted. It was amazing. So it's October, right? So there's starting to be a lot of Halloween decorations out. So it's always interesting to see like which ones he notices and like how he reacts. Sometimes he gets spooked. I have treats with me. I try to like reward him being like, hey, it's okay. It's just a decoration, whatever. My good boy is gonna be so tired for the rest of the day. Good job. Yes, it's just a decoration. Good job. It's okay. Yes. Good. Good boy. Just got back, not even gonna allow myself to sit down. Let's keep the momentum. Let's go get cardio done. I'm honestly not even feeling like doing liquid IV. Just taking my water. I also already had my creatine today. So let's go 12:30 and zone out to some YouTube videos. My dream day. Let's start with some handstands, especially while I'm alone. I like shouldn't care, but I'm like, can I do handstands when other people are in here? I feel more vulnerable doing handstands with other people in here. I'm realizing my chest and shoulders are definitely a little sore from yesterday's lift, so whew. Sometimes I think I step with my hands too early when I don't need to, and then it throws off my balance. Like if I were to just commit a little longer before stepping with my hands to compensate my wobble, I think I'd be able to do it longer. Let's get this going. I feel like you can't see my sweat. It's wet. Just finished the 12:30, turned down the incline, and we'll see how far I want to go after that. I have not been very sore at all throughout this series, even though I've been pushing it really hard, and I think that's due to creatine because I didn't take it for like a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks, and I just reintroduced it back this week, and I'm sore today. I was sore yesterday. I'm pushing it hard, like I have been, but I really think creatine helps with the recovery. People don't talk about that side of it as much, but it makes a huge difference to me. Going for 3 miles, I've decided. I am so hungry. Cardio and core was great. I'm down almost an entire full water bottle. However, I will say I walked into the apartment smelling like pizza because Keith just made a pizza and I'm low-key jealous. But I grabbed a package on my way back from the gym. A few things from First Form. They came out with Rainbow Sherbet Clear Protein and I love sherbet things. So I really wanted to try it. Maybe we'll try it today. Usually cardio days, I am hungrier. I'm just like burning a ton more calories. So I might need that, honestly. I feel like this was great timing. I also wanted to try the grape. They came out with the grape flavor. And then this cute sports bra. I love the pink. I have one other one from them in this pink. I like how like minimal this is. Also another twist front sports bra. I have one from Amazon in black. That's a similar style, but I really like this one. I got it in gray, obviously. And lastly, I threw in, I think this was on sale, but just like a big t-shirt. I have this literally in white and green that I just wear over activewear. Dinner. We're on our evening walk. I put on Duncan's Halloween bandana. Look, it's so handsome. Croctober, remember? Okay, do you see one side? Here's one side of his bandana. Okay, prepare to be really scared. Boo! Boo, are you terrified? So handsome. Oh my goodness, I know. I'm a little hungry actually, so I want to try the new Rainbow Sherbet flavor of this clear protein. I'm gonna make a full scoop, but I don't know if I'll end up drinking the whole thing. So we have a full scoop here. 22 grams of protein, 0 grams added sugar, 90 calories. I feel like with the clear protein, I'm never sure about the water ratio. Sherbet reminds me of my grandma, who's no longer around, and so that's part of the reason I love it. It's pretty good. I mean, it's not the best thing ever, I will say. I also think maybe I did a little too much water. You know how Rainbow Sherbet is like pink, orange, and green? I think my favorite is typically the orange flavor, and I feel like this tastes more like the pink flavor. But I haven't had sherbet in a long time, so I'm not positive about that. Yeah, it's okay. I do think it's a little watered down. I think I added too much water. I wouldn't say run to get this, but if you like sherbet, I mean, try it out type of a thing. I think the bag is so pretty though. Like the packaging is adorable. Friends. I was in bed by 9:30 last night, which is amazing. I didn't fall asleep till 11, so I'm annoyed about that. I did take my magnesium. So far, every night this week, I've been good about magnesium, but I'm like, come on. Although I really feel like my body's been needing sleep so hard this week. Like, normally I can just like get up if I want to get up early, but lately I'm like, I need it. So like today I slept until 7:30. Yesterday, almost 8. The day before, I think probably 7:30. Crazy. Hopefully tonight I can get to bed earlier so I can get up at 6:30 because that's when I honestly like to be awake. I've been getting my sleep, but you know what? That is good. And I never thought I'd be able to say that. I love this new sports bra. My First Form that I opened yesterday. It fits so nice. The material is so nice. I also just got so hungry, so I was like, I need to come back for breakfast. Okay, the gym was pretty busy, but I need to tell you, so squats, always very hard, but I did my best. Step ups, I feel like I was just flying up there. Like those felt so good. Great form, like felt my muscles working, but they didn't feel, I don't know, I feel like last time I did them, they just felt so, like I was struggling, but these felt amazing. I'll try a higher weight next week. RDLs was really focused, dialed in, using those glutes and hamstrings. And the leg extension machine, my quads, burning. Also, it felt really good to finish with some core. It just like really hit the spot. And now let's move a little bit. Good boy, good job. It is in fact lunchtime. You already know what I'm having. Today is the last day that I have meal prep ready. I do really like this bowl. I mean, I made it 2 weeks in a row. I'm gonna wanna change it up for next week, which is fine. But I also like how it makes me feel. And it takes me a long time to eat. I just dropped some feta. Not the feta, the feta's the best part. That's such a good thing that it takes me a long time to eat because I feel like it's better on your stomach, better to digest, and also you understand that you're getting full when you eat slower. I worked hard today. I'm feeling so good. Okay, let's talk nutrition and meal plans. So how I've been coming up with and creating my meals and stuff lately is first I start with the TDEE calculator. It's literally called tdeecalculator.net. I'll put the link in the description box, but it's probably the first one that pops up when you search it. I enter in my stats, age, gender, weight, which I should recalculate this, height, how much exercise you do, and then body fat percentage if you have it. And then it gives you what your maintenance calories are, and you can scroll to select if you want to eat for maintaining your body weight, cutting, so losing fat, or bulking, so hopefully eating to build and gain muscle. I chose cutting because I'm trying to lose fat. I mean, I do want to get stronger, right? Like this is about, I'm always like in the angle of recomposition, right? But I was like, let's go for cutting. Let's do that. And then it will give you some options of different macros. And when I say different macros, for example, right now it has me eating 106 grams of protein, 55 grams of fats, and 123 grams of carbs, totaling around 1,400 calories, which is a deficit for me. Your numbers are going to look different, but I'm just trying to give you an example. My maintenance calories, it says, it thinks is about 1,900. And what is nice is I do have my Ultra Human Ring and my Body Analyzer scale, which also estimate my maintenance calories. And I think they kind of all are around the same number, which is nice. So it's like multiple sources agree on the same thing. And now maintenance calories is different from basal metabolic rate. Just quickly, okay, so your basal metabolic rate is the amount of calories that your body burns simply to exist. So like with you breathing, with your metabolism, metabolizing, with your, like literally just the processes in your body, it burns calories to work, right? And so that's with no exercise. This is the amount of calories that you would burn if you laid in bed the entire day. So you're always at a baseline going to be burning an amount of calories. And then on top of that, all of your active calories, and this is working out, yes, but it's also just walking around your house to your car, standing on your feet while you're making food, stuff like that. All of your active calories on top of that, those together would create your maintenance calories. So not gaining weight or losing weight. But moving from there, I take this info, so my calories and then my macronutrients, so my carbs, fats, and proteins that it thinks that I should be eating in a day. And I've just been going to ChatGPT, use whatever source you want, but I would literally go and type in, can you write me a 1-day meal plan following this info? I gave it the amount of calories and then the macronutrients. I literally just listed it out. And then it will spit out some food ideas. Then from there, you can kind of customize it. So for example, I was sick of the toast that I was having and I was sick of eggs. So like it gave me eggs and I said, hey, I want to break from eggs. So it gave me different options. Or I was like, I don't want to cook steak, or this, whatever. And you can slowly revise it. It'll give you either meal ideas or whatever. Just keep talking and then you'll get a plan following the calories and macronutrients, and it'll give you the meal, it'll give you the ingredients, it'll give you how much too. So that's why then I would take this info, I'd go grocery shopping, and then I would do my meal prep, and it was super easy. And then if I meal prep the exact amounts, I should be following these exact calories, macros, etc. And so I've been really liking this. It's just something I came up with. I'm trying to share it with you because I think it's smart. I think it's a good idea. And something cool too is if you have a specific brand of something you really like, you can tell it, it'll bring it up. Or even when I was like, oh, I don't like regularly eat toast, when I was doing eggs and toast, it gave me some ideas. It was like, oh, hey, like where are you grocery shopping at? I told it, and it was like, oh, here are some brands found in your grocery store that you can use for your toast. I know AI is very controversial. This is really the only thing I use it for, but it is so helpful, and I do feel like it's gotten me very far. It's all like pre-tracked for you. I hope that helps explain kind of like how I've been coming up with these meals. Abercrombie recently had a sale on their sweats. So I took advantage. I've been wearing these like lounge pants nonstop lately. They are Abercrombie. And so I got these in another color, which were on pre-order, so they're not here yet. You know how much I love Abercrombie. It's like the main place I shop for clothes. Their denim is the only jeans I wear. I love their baby tees. Like I love Abercrombie so much. And I recently was accepted into their creator suite, which is really exciting. This isn't sponsored or anything, and I bought the stuff, it wasn't gifted to me, but I now have an affiliate link with them, which is really exciting, and I think down the line I may be able to earn product, I don't know, but I just love Abercrombie. I do wear a lot of sweats, obviously, and I feel like you just need a solid pair of gray sweatpants, okay? I got one that's like a jogger style and one that's wide leg. Okay, I actually definitely feel like these are tighter than I want them to be. Like I like my sweatpants baggy, and these are not as baggy as I want. I did get a matching gray long sleeve. The shirt's just like a nice basic long sleeve. It's very soft. It'll be great with those pants. And then here are the wide leg. I don't know. Again, I feel like I want them to be a little baggier. I just got my normal size, and it said that people were ordering true to size. Undecided what I want to do. They're very soft and cozy and good material. I just feel like maybe I should have sized up. Okay, here's the shirt with those lounge pants. I think these are technically like meant to go together. They're the same material and same exact shade. This is so cute and cozy. I love it. I want it in like every color, but they don't have any colors. I have been working and cleaning all day. You can probably hear the laundry. Literally washing the couch. Like I've just been cleaning. Keith's brother and sister-in-law are flying in tomorrow. They're gonna come over for a bit, I think. They're not staying here, but I need everything clean, you know? However, we have Run Buddy now. If you're not new here, I've showed this several times, but it's like a little workout for Duncan. He loves it.
What's happening? Oh, there he goes. Good job. Good job, Dunks.
It's like I'm gonna hit the wall. There we go, Dom. There's my boy.
Back and just heated up dinner, my normal that I've been having this week. Duncan is obsessed with Run Buddy. Like he loves it so much, and we met 2 new dogs and 2 new people that live in our building, which is very exciting. So he has more friends to run with. It is a very like healthy form of socialization too, or just like meeting new dogs. So he has the best time. Like he goes crazy. The guy brought out a stuffed animal toy. He sprints. He sprints so hard. Like he sprints for toys more than he does for food, which is crazy to me. 10 feet. After dinner, I sat outside. The weather has been so nice today. It's been like in the 70s all day with a breeze. It's perfect. However, I came back in. I've just been cleaning, and I haven't filmed any of it because I feel like my past few vlogs, I've had a ton of just like cleaning montages, but I really wanted something, and this was the answer. The Bloom Pops honestly are very good. This is the Shirley Temple flavor. It's my favorite. It's 20 calories. Yum. After I finished dinner, I just really like wanted something. I wasn't necessarily hungry, but I just like, it wasn't even like I was craving sweets or craving chocolate. I just like wanted something. I don't know. I went outside to just like think it off and be like, Morgan, like if you're not hungry, you don't need anything, you know? So I was like, you know what? I've been hard at work cleaning. I still have a bunch more I want to do. It's like 7 o'clock. We're cracking open a cold one. And this will be good. I just washed the couch, which sounds so funny, but all of my couch things are removable. So this finished. Next, I'm gonna reassemble the couch and continue cleaning. I love when my space is clean, so like I don't mind putting in the work to clean it. I am a bit of a clean freak. About to hop in the shower. I'm gonna self-tan tonight, taking my magnesium first. I'm excited for my workout tomorrow because I'm wearing my other new sports bra, and I think this is so freaking cute. Like look at the shade of pink. I love when I'm tanned up, heatless curls in, I'm like ready for the weekend. You know what, I do need to do my nails. I'll do those tomorrow, but I'm feeling ready for a good weekend. Happy Thursday. See you tomorrow. Friday. Good night. Get it? How cute. I got up early today, which I'm very happy about. I got up at like 6:20. Going to the gym now, it's about 7. My quads are definitely sore walking down these stairs right now. I did get a little less sleep than I did the rest of the nights, but still over 7 hours rather than really close to 8. But overall, throughout the series, my sleep has gotten so much better. Like I used to barely get 7 hours, and now I've been being closer to 8 rather than closer to under 7. So I'm really happy about that. Cute sports bra on, heatless curls successful. I'm ready to have such a good workout. I also really like doing back and buys. So, yay, great mood. I love when I can really feel an exercise, and at bent over rows today we're feeling so good on my back. And also I think my core is getting stronger, which is exciting. So I need to up the intensity next week. Good workout. Happy Friday. My arms are tired, like my biceps. I just want to hang them low. Good boy. Is that my Halloween boy? Come. Good boy. It is so nice to have gotten up early and to have my movement done. I just showered, obviously. Getting ready now. My skin is healing a ton. It's looking good. It has not looked this good in a long time, okay? I'm hoping reintroducing creatine, even though I was only off of it for like a week and a half, I'm hoping that doesn't break me out. You know, maybe I didn't even give it enough time to like get out of my system, and maybe I'm not healing because I wasn't taking it for like a week and a half, but I have not been picking. A lot is healing, okay? So the skin update is good, and it hasn't been good in quite some time. I'm very, 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 very happy about that. Also, I just finished week 1 of Elevate Phase 2, the workout program I started this week. I really liked the exercises this week. Like everything I did, I feel like I was like, dang, I really like this. So far, I like it better than phase 1. I feel like that's why I haven't talked to you too much. It's just because I've been very content, just like happy, cruising, putting in the work, doing things, and I haven't had too much to say because I'm just like, yeah, like, I feel good, this is good, like, let's keep it up. Since I have lost some pounds, I'm gonna recalculate and redo my, like, meal plans and stuff for next week, and I kind of, like, took a sneak peek at it today, and I think it wants me to eat less calories, and I'm like, bruh, I don't think I can do that. I think that will be kind of creeping into like restrictive territory, which we're not gonna do. I'll obviously eat if I'm hungry. I'm not trying to restrict myself because number 1, if you don't eat enough, you're not gonna grow muscle. And number 2, I am not going down that hole. No, absolutely not. I will stop. Hard stop before I get there. Because I have done that song and dance and I never want to do that again. Absolutely not. We all know too that I'm always in this for the long game and things have just been great. So I'm gonna get dressed and get some work done. And probably make a coffee soon. Yay! I ordered this. These are very, very hit or miss. Jordan Skinny Syrups. They are 0 calories. It says naturally sweetened. Of course, there's gonna be bad stuff in here, whatever. This is just a plain vanilla bean flavor. I actually ran a poll on my Instagram story asking people for their opinions, and it was so hit or miss. Like 50% yes, 50% no. I got some feedback, some people saying like, oh, it was just too artificial for me. Some people saying like, yeah, it's fine. This flavor's really good, XYZ, whatever. And so I'm just giving it a try. It was $5. I'm like, you know what? It's worth a try. I am gonna do an exact serving, which it says it is 2 tablespoons. 2 tablespoons is the same as an 1/8 a cup. So I'll put this right at the bottom of my glass. It smells okay. Like it smells good, but like you can tell it's kind of fake. I will take my double shot of espresso, iced Leggero, and brew it right into the flavor syrup. Make sure that's all mixed together. Add the milk. I do a half a cup. Added ice. Yeah, that's pretty fake. Yeah. Oh yeah. Like you can just tell it's a lot of stevia. I get it, like I get why some people do drink these. I'm not gonna throw it away, but I'm not gonna repurchase. What a coffee journey we've been on lately. I love having people over and hosting, and I love to have some sort of snack out, so I whipped together soft pretzel bites. I use my bread maker to form the dough. It's actually super easy. And then we ended up impromptu getting lunch, Keith and I and his brother. We walked there, which was really nice. I just got chicken tenders, came home, cleaned up a bit, and now Duncan and I are out for a nice long walk before Keith's brother and sister-in-law come over for a little bit later. We're gonna walk to get some food for dinner with them and then like show them around our apartment, stuff like that, hang out for a little bit. So I wanted to get Duncan out for a nice long walk so he's tired and well behaved and a good boy and fulfilled, obviously. So he's getting lots of exercise and lots of sniffs in. My good boy. I like to clip his leash onto, I always wear like a little treat pouch because he's chill, so it just works nicely, and then I'm hands-free.
For you, not the other way around. Airtasking.
Hi. We walked to a taco truck. I got 2 tacos. I did not take a picture, unfortunately. And then we hung out on the roof. Then they left. Keith went to volleyball. He has volleyball on Friday nights. And now it's about 9 o'clock and I'm gonna get ready for bed soon. I have to drop Duncan off at school in the morning at 8 a.m. and then we're taking the shuttle at 10 o'clock to F1. So we are going to F1 all day Saturday, and then Keith's brother and sister-in-law who came into town, they're going Saturday and Sunday. They're really big F1 people, and so it was really awesome that they got to come not only visit us, but then we're all going to the race together, so it'll be a lot of fun. I still don't know what I'm wearing. It'll be a fun day tomorrow. It's gonna be hot. I don't want to wear long sleeves because it's hot, but also I don't want to get sunburned. Oh, I did want to mention I got about 17,000 steps today, which is super awesome because I definitely ate a little worse than normal. And also tomorrow I intend on getting a lot of steps, but I also intend on probably consuming more calories. I'm happy that my weekend is very active because it does involve some more calories. That's just, you know, the end of the day, the math, and I'm not gonna like completely go off the walls, but I got plans, and the plans tend to be a bit unhealthier. I can make decent choices, but they're definitely not gonna be perfect, and I'm okay with that. I'm not like upset or like freaking out about it or anything, but it does help mentally and physically, obviously, that I am gonna be walking a bit more. You know, we'll have a good time, we'll make some memories, and get right back on track on Monday. There's a difference between being perfect on the week and throwing away the weekend versus being busy, having plans, doing what you can, but it not being perfect, you know? We're talking about sustainability here. Taking Duncan to school this morning. I made protein coffee because I'm gonna need it today. I've been not having it regularly, obviously, but the weekends, it helps me a ton on the weekends. No idea what I'm gonna be eating today, so that was yummy. Haven't had it in a while. I love the pumpkin protein powder, but we are now waiting till they open so I can take him to school. He hasn't been to school since last December, maybe, so it's been close to a year, so he better behave. Since then, though, he's been to a board and train. I work with him a good amount, so he should behave. I just want him to listen, you know, and like not bark a lot. So that's the goal. Are you gonna be a good boy? You better be. Duncan is dropped off. I grabbed an Amazon package on my way up. I ended up ordering a clear bag. Hopefully it's big enough because I do plan to bring binoculars and my Canon G7X. It looks like a pretty good size though, actually. So that came in this morning, which is exciting. I'm gonna be getting a head start on my water for sure. I am sore. My back, my biceps, a little shoulder action, a little general upper body, but oh my goodness, if you tend to get sore, I would say start taking creatine because since I've been inconsistent, I've been more sore than ever. And I pushed it hard in the gym yesterday, but not harder than I've been pushing it this whole series. And I have not been nearly this sore. Last night when I was doing my skincare, I was like, oh, I don't want to hold my arms up, like my biceps. Okay, I really need to get ready. I'm excited. I am making progress. I think it'll be smart for me to have a yogurt before we go. We want to leave in like 15, 20 minutes to walk to the shuttle. Good timing. I guess I'll have to brush my teeth again maybe, okay? Oh well. 20 grams. And then I'll be at 43 for the day so far, which is great for like just a protein standpoint, but also like I don't want to be hungry when I get there. I want to get there, settle in, whatever, and like we'll get food there, but I don't want to get food right away. I want to like, you know, enjoy my time, not worry about being hungry. Okay, I am ready. Here's the look. People say don't wear cowboy boots, but I don't care. I'm wearing them because I think they're cute, and I know we're gonna do a lot of walking. I wore these all day at ACL. I am prepared. I'm trying to break them in, but I have this just little old Skims bodysuit, Abercrombie skort. I like that it's a skort. It is a little big, honestly, but that's fine. My boots, I'm bringing this button up because it's gonna be hot, yes, but we're also gonna be in direct sun, so like this will at least cover my skin if I need. And then I feel like the hair, the slick back and the glasses are a vibe for today. I have a little stadium tote. So I bought that clear one. It's very small. I was like, ended up, you know, just bringing a shit ton of stuff. So I borrowed this from a friend, which is nice because I'm like, you know, I want my binoculars and the camera, my G7X, this and that. So I have a lot of stuff. I'm hyped. Okay, I think we're gonna head out. Let's go walk to the shuttle. Let's have a good day. Oh my gosh, I forgot jewelry. Okay, I'm gonna put on jewelry and then we're gonna go.
Thank you, everybody.
Can I bring you up here? Say hello to Mark.
Hello, hello. Being part of Formula One is really the top any driver can one day dream of.
And now Max Verstappen by 55 after today's sprint.
All right, race was great. We just got back to the apartment. I just rinsed off really quick and we're gonna go have dinner. Yes, I wore this shirt last weekend. It's fine. We made reservations at our favorite Italian place here. So we're gonna go meet them there. We might go to the piano bar. Depends how busy it is. We couldn't get a table. Good morning. Had dinner and then we went to Pete's Dueling Piano Bar, which is one of our favorite places in Austin, and it was a great time. They're so fun there. We got home, went to bed this morning, slept in a bit, which was great, had coffee. I watched SNL this morning because last night Sabrina Carpenter was on it, and so I'm like, yes, I want to watch that. And now we're out for a nice, lovely morning walk. I'm so happy I'm wearing a hoodie right now. Trying to get in lots of steps in this beautiful weather. Tire out Duncan. I walked almost 17,000 steps both yesterday and the day before, so I'm really happy about that. Obviously because I was like, you know, eating and drinking a bunch of random stuff. What a lovely Sunday. We got football to watch today. We got relaxing to do today. Relaxing is important. Rest is great. I just made a bunch of eggs after we got back from our walk. I'm very hungry. This is 2 eggs, some egg whites, and some feta cheese mixed in. I wanted to finish the feta cheese that I've been using in my lunches. It smells so good, and this is about 28 grams of protein, I think, so I'm so hungry. Picked up my room, showered off the weekend, washed my hair, got all of the hair gel, wax, whatever, out from the slick backs, and then we watched Formula One's race, and I took a nap, so that was great. I actually had great sleep every single day this week, except last night was like 6.5 hours. I want to, however, walk you through me like planning my meals for the week. So like I said before, here's the site. I'm just gonna go ahead and fill this all out with my updated numbers and hit calculate. Okay, it has all your stats right here where it says your stats, but I don't want to show you all of them. However, if you scroll, it then says your maintenance calories per week, and then keep scrolling and it gives me these. So this is what it would look like if I wanted to eat at maintenance, eat at cutting, or eat at bulking. I'm going to continue with the cutting, and then I just open up a new tab right next door to ChatGPT. I do think that this calorie amount is going to be too low for me, so I'm totally okay with going above it, I'm still going to be in a deficit, and that's what matters. So I copied that. I'm going to type, can you make me a full day of meals following these numbers? So I'm pasting the calories back here, and I'm just going to copy these. There's a moderate carb, low carb, or high carb. I'm just going to do the middle one, then paste that. It like enters it, so I always just kind of format it. I go, and right away, it literally just outlines breakfast, lunch, snack if I want a snack, dinner, and I can review it and make edits. So let's see, let's take a look at breakfast. See, okay, right away. So I didn't give it any guidelines to follow. So it has a half a scoop of whey vanilla protein powder, and I don't want that. So I'm gonna right away say, I don't want to use protein powder. It also has granola, and I don't feel like making or buying granola, so I'm gonna say or granola. Rest is fine with me. So I'm gonna start with this revision, and then I'm also gonna add in, I make a latte every day with a double shot of espresso, half a cup of Fairlife zero fat, high protein milk. And see, this is where I don't know what to put because I don't know what I want to sweeten my coffee with. So I'm just gonna put in honey and say, can you factor that in? And now it'll just slowly revise. So perfect, yes, I can build around it, whatever, let's keep going. So then it will just give me a new revised day, and I'm just gonna read through this, and if there's any ingredient or thing that I don't like, I will literally just tell it, I don't want this, and it'll recalculate. It's honestly super easy, and I have been getting questions about how I come up with these meals, and that's what I do. I start with the calculator, update my current metrics from the previous week, and take it to ChatGPT and just say, hey, what can you give me? And then I go off of that. Of course, it's important to listen to your body, right? I'll meal prep all of this stuff. And it's so awesome too, because if I meal prep according to the actual measurements and am precise, then I don't have to track throughout the week, which I haven't been tracking, but I already know what my totals are gonna be for each day if I don't eat outside of it. Of course, if I eat outside of it, it's gonna look different. But it's super awesome because I know where I'm at, I know what I'm eating. And my point that I started this with was you do have to listen to your body, right? I know for me, under 1,400 calories is just too little. Unless I'm for some reason really full, I'm gonna be eating more than that, and that's totally fine because you don't want numbers to control your life. I mean, personally, I don't, but I don't want you to feel that way either. I don't think it's very good. Some people can't have numbers in their life at all, and I get that. But some people, they are a really awesome tool. For me, it's a really awesome tool, but I don't want it to be too much, right? So it's okay, I see these numbers, but I'm also just gonna listen to myself. If I'm hungry, I'm gonna eat. If something I don't like or if something's too much, I don't need to have it. So this is a great starting point and a really good check-in, self-awareness. Where am I? How am I getting these results? How can I get better results? This and that. Such a good tool, and I really have been liking the system, and I'm really happy I've been doing this series because I don't know how I would have tried this otherwise. I've been really trying to try new things and new strategies and really assess where I am with this series, and I'm happy I'm pushing myself to do that stuff because, again, I wasn't doing that before. And so this has been really awesome. Try it out. I love it. I think it's a great strategy.
Week 10 complete. Double digits is crazy. Here is a physique update. That darn stomach fat, it is really getting to me. I've been making progress, but I want more. Let's review. Steps were great. I had an insane amount of steps this week, which is super great because my diet was lacking towards the end of the week. Balance. Workouts were great. I was so happy to start a new program. Loving it so far. My sleep, insane. I'm so happy with the progress I've had with my sleep in general throughout the series. Water, always great. Even at F1, I was chugging water. They had refill stations. It was great. One thing for brain, I've been okay at this. I would like to do more of it, however. Protein, I was really good. Protein coffee on the weekends, it's what saves me. And intentional eating, we had visitors, we had fun, we made memories. Everything was great. Honestly, solid week. Only 3 more to go. Thank you tons for watching. Please subscribe, and I will see you in week 11.